I would say that when it comes to things that I decide to tape myself, I've become much more strategic. When I was going through that national board process, the goal is that you tape yourself watching the whole thing, and then you end up having to pick 15 or 20 minutes of it to submit along with the entry. And so that's a very general videotaping purpose. You tape the whole thing, you sit and watch the whole thing, and you try to come to realizations about the whole thing. These days, that's not so much how I handle it for my own use. I'm much narrower about it now. I'm much more strategic, where I'll identify a particular problem on a particular video or something I really want to work on, and then I will take specific steps in a follow-up lesson to deal with that problem, and then I'll tape again and just focus on the part of the tape where that's going to appear. And once you're in the habit of that too, even while you're in it, you start identifying in your head what you want to look at. So like this morning when you were taping me, and I started to hear my voice too much, that's when I had the first thought of, all right, I want to see the last half an hour on film of this. I want to see if I'm talking as much as I think I'm talking. Is it really all about me for the last 20 minutes? It's feeling like it is. Or there might be a time where I'm taping and I'll I'll realize, oh, that student who's normally not very engaged is very engaged. I want to go back and look at the tape later and see, was that only on this particular part of things? Like, what was it? What got that student moving in case it was something I hadn't seen myself in class? So I would say I'm much more honing in, much more strategic about the parts I want to tape, about the pieces I focus in on. And that's one thing that helps you to become less self-conscious too, is when you really start looking at pieces of things that you're trying to focus in on, you're not just sitting and watching 90 minutes of yourself moving around anymore. And that helps with that issue as well.